Hi, my name's Andrew Gale and I'm a filmmaker, and for FERG'S Weekend of Joy I want to talk about 3 films that bring me joy. As Ferg knows, and as many people know, I suffer depression and I make a lot of depressing films, but what I love about film is the way that it can connect to something kind of deep inside you, and there are certain films out there in the world that just bring me joy. So today I want to talk about my 3 favourite films of joy, and I'm going to do this in reverse order because I'm not a monster. In at number 3 we have Galaxy Quest.
Let's get out of here before one of those things kills God.
A Galaxy Quest is just this special film for my family and myself. It's just glorious. We discovered it shortly after it came out, and it's one of those films that if any of us is down or just don't know what to watch, put on Galaxy Quest. It's always just this joyous experience for my family, and yeah, it's just every second of it is just packed with glory, jokes, wonderful moments, and this beautiful heartfelt parody to a genre that's often maligned as well. And there's also an incredible making of documentary about how this film came together, and it very nearly didn't happen, and that in itself is just this wonderful, wonderful story about people coming together to do something wonderful that they loved. Number 2, Best in Show, is, for my money, the best thing Christopher Guest has ever made, and that's a bloody high bar. Now this film is, again, not just a favourite of mine but my entire family, but my entire extended family. If to this day I send my cousin a text just saying, "Hey, what happened?" she's going to text back and we'll spend the entire day quoting lines from this film. Every single line in this film is quotable. There are dozens of characters. They are all my favourite character. This film is, there's not a second of this film that isn't wonderful and just filled with joy, celebration of weirdness, and you can watch this film and no matter who you are or what dog you own, that you're both special and wonderful. And that's one thing that Christopher Guest does in all of his films, is he finds a way to make the odd special, and I think that's just a wonderful thing and a wonderful message for everyone, especially in this weekend of joy. Now, number one, this film brings me the most joy of any film ever made. Anytime I'm ill, anytime I don't want to get out of bed, anytime that I just feel rubbish, I put this film on. I have no earthly clue of how many times I have seen this film. It is quite possibly the best film that has ever been made. For starters, you've got Matthew McConaughey looking more badass than anyone badass has ever looked badass in a film about badasses. He's incredible. You've got Christian Bale doing the world's weirdest accent. You've got Christian Bale as a young boy at the beginning doing one accent, and then you see him grown up doing a completely other one. It's mad. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't have to. You've got Dr. Bashir from Deep Space Nine. He's bloody great in everything. You've got young, skinny Gerard Butler acting out a pantomime version of Star Wars. Why wouldn't you? You've got helicopters. You've got explosions. You don't have a love story, because you don't need a love story, because you've got dragons. You've got millions of dragons shooting fire, having a great time, eating people. What is not to love? Reign of Fire, number 1, top movie of joy. Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great year. It's a bloody tough world out there at the minute for everyone, but let's do what Ferg says. Let's celebrate the little things. Let's try and find some joy wherever we can at the minute, and together we'll pull through. We'll get through this. Go find some joy.